Alrighty, well guys, Grounded 2 is officially happening. I know there's always been that debate for like the past couple years. Is Grounded going to get a sequel? We can now officially say that there is a Grounded 2 coming out next month. That's right, it will be arriving on Xbox Game Pass, Xbox platforms, on the new gen consoles on July 29th. So we have just about a month and a half to wait, which is really exciting. I love these stealth drops. I love when, we don't have to like wait an entire year and worry about it getting delayed. If it's this close, I'm sure they're going to hit that deadline. So they did reveal the trailer. I will leave the full link if you want to watch it with all the audio, the music and everything down below, but it's looking really great. We are finally getting a mount for our characters, which makes me feel like the map is going to be pretty huge. We're going to break down the trailer just a little bit. I'm going to do a deeper dive later on, but I am very hyped for this. I love Grounded. I have been creating content for other games for a couple years now, but I never created content for Grounded. I am dedicating this channel just for this. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of this game. I'll be covering it with guides, news, tips, tricks, literally everything. So if you guys wouldn't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know how excited you are down below in the comment section. But let's go ahead and piece this out, break it down just a little bit. Just my very first look as to this new trailer and all this content. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. All right, so up first, it looks like the characters are going to be returning. Now, some of the characters look a little different. It's because they ended up getting like a makeover. They ended up getting new hairstyles, but it does seem to be the same characters, which is nice. They're the characters we know and love. And it looks like they're a little bit older and they're going to be going through it again. So a blast that disrupts the ceremony, which is very interesting. It's like they can't catch a break. So we're actually going to get our first look at an overhead view of the map. So if we check out this little scene here, it looks like this is going to be it. It's kind of set up in a park area. This is where they put up the statue. And there's quite a few different POIs here. We have what looks like, yeah, that's definitely the Billy Hog's hot dog stand right here. You can see a ice cream cart that's spilt over. So we are finally getting a cold biome. We have what looks like a giant pond with kind of like a river running through here. So this is going to be a big part of the swampy area, the water. We have the statue area on this side. Looks like a greenhouse / farm. We have some crops and things like that. And then a just where the actual bomb had went off. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty interesting map. I mean, there's lots of little, there's major POIs, but there's also a lot of little details in here as well. It says this summer. And right on the first scene, you can see a moth / butterfly. Kind of looks like a butterfly to me. We have a lot of the same foliage, a lot of the same flowers, the thistles, things like that here on the first shot. It looks like the bees are in fact coming back, which I am not surprised. I mean, the bees are going to be a pain again. And then we have looks like a giant speaker. We have, the statue. We got Burgle over here. Love that. And it says get shrunk. So we're getting shrunk again. We have scorpions added to the game and they have a cool feature. It looks like they're going to burrow under the ground. We got the scorpion going up against the weevil right here. But more exciting than that, we have a giant freaking caterpillar. I don't know if he's going to transform into a butterfly later on, but that thing looks pretty brutal, I'm not gonna lie. And then here you can see we finally have mounts added to the game. I'm not sure how many we're gonna have. I'm sure they're gonna expand upon it, but we have one of our characters here riding on the ant. You can see that they actually have a saddle. So this is pretty cool because I feel like this is gonna be a big indicator that the map is gonna be a lot larger than the first one. The first one didn't necessarily need mounts. It would have been cool, especially if we could have got at least one flying mount. But this makes me feel like the map is going to be pretty large, which I'm very excited. We have the orb weaver spiders here, of course. And then here is that hot dog stand that we saw. So it is the Billy Hogs. I'm sure a few of those are going to be scattered across the map. And then here's our first look at the cold biome. So this is definitely the ice cream cart that is knocked over. We have our characters going up in one of the a waffle cone right here, which is probably going to lead to more. I mean, it's just piles and piles of ice cream. So this part is going to be very exciting. I expect it to be pretty brutal. Now we have etched on the table here, Thor was here. So that Thor was one of Tully's kids and we're traversing on the picnic table. I'm not sure if this is just a completely different area or a flashback. I mean, I guess we have the new character models right here. So yeah, I'm not sure where this is leading. And then they also go into an electrical area. Let me back that up a bit. We have this electrical area, so that could be in the hot dog stand, maybe. Something has to be powered by electricity. Looks like we're going underground, traversing down the tree. Oh, this looks cool. So yeah, this is more of that icy, like chilled biome. You can actually see the plants over here have ice on them. We have a couple of characters with some new armor, it looks like. And this one is like really heavy duty. So I'm assuming the, like, we'll call it weather elements is going to come into play because this character is fully decked out. I keep seeing this like staff right here. So I don't know if magic is being added or if it's just, a combination of weapons, probably an ice version. This kind of looks like a toxic version, actually. But yeah, definitely fully decked out on armor. And then we have some more of it. They're really putting a lot of focus on this. Oh, one of the scorpions is actually here. That thing looks nasty. Look at him. He is brutal. He is full red. This sword looks incredible. I'm loving the details on here. I love how magical some of these weapons are looking. Okay, did a little parry there. We have another one of those like dust moth. Yeah, dust moth. Oh, now this is cool. This is a cool mechanic that we have not seen before. So we got the orb weaver spider using its own web to create a shield. And then our character is powering up like they have an enchantment over here. Pops the shield. This is looking incredible. And of course, our characters are riding on the spiders. We have our first look at some of the new base building options here. So we have some new options. We got some, well, actually, these look kind of similar to the old ones. This looks like something new decor. This looks like a chair over here. One of our characters is sitting down. Everything else looks pretty similar. Here's a closer look of our character with the soldier ant. So I'm feeling like we're gonna have to be taming some of these, which is pretty cool. I remember Small Lands came out and it was pretty similar to this style of game, and they had like you could tame all kinds of different stuff. So I'm really happy to see that into this game. Look like, yeah, if you look, there's like lots of new armor. We got the praying mantis here, and it looks like turrets are back. One thing I'm a huge fan of, even if we don't really need it, is like base defenses. I really hope they expand on that because the roster for base defenses was pretty slim, if I'm gonna be honest. There wasn't much with it. A lot of these building pieces look pretty similar to the first one, which is okay. Oh, this armor looks cool. Definitely some spider armor right here. Oh, wait, I think that was a new bow, actually. Hold up. Yeah, new bow. Looks incredible. But look at this, dual wielding these little daggers. I love this. And this is like some toxic armor. That looks insane. That fit goes hard. I ain't gonna lie. That looks incredible. And then ladybug armor. Looks like we have a mace right here. Oh my gosh. So here's that little staff. But this one is a different color variation. This one's purple. The one we saw earlier was green that I thought was like toxic. Looks like they're throwing like a mint. Yeah, definitely going to give some mint damage. Oh, wow. That is pretty interesting. Okay, we have mount combat. And look at that. He could actually parry. That is insane. You can parry with your mount. I love that they're actually showing that we can actually fight with them. So we have them going up against the scorpion. We have a mounted, like a character on a spider going up against another spider. And then here we go. Grounded 2 officially confirmed by Xbox July 29th. And the platforms is on Xbox Series X and S, Xbox PC, Xbox Cloud, and Steam. So I'm not sure how long or if they're going to do early access. Any more news we get, I'll be sure to keep you guys updated. But it is going on Xbox Game Pass as well, which always helps these kind of games out, because this game is so popular, and I love that it's going to allow so many more players, so many more people have access to this game. So let's go ahead and head over to the Steam page real quick. We're going to read through that because there is some more information. So here you go. Here is the official page. We have a lot of screenshots that we can go through here. Oh my gosh, is that a snail? Bro. All right, we're going to go through all these screenshots in just a second. But yeah, as you see, it's official page. It is live. It says, when you have shrunk to the size of an ant, what was once familiar is now a wild, uncharted frontier. Traverse sprawling, man-made spaces overgrown with nature and buggies that can fight alongside with you, uncover hidden secrets, and fight to survive in a world much larger than the backyard. So they're confirming that it is a very massive map, and that is definitely why they added some mounts in here. The playground may seem familiar, but beneath its bright colors and towering structures lie mysteries hidden in plain sight. Are you ready to uncover them? That's always been one of the exciting things about Grounded, is all the mysteries, the secrets, the lore, all the hidden things. And then they said survive, adapt, overcome. The world is relentless, but so are you. Shape your adventure with unique archetypes, each offering distinct abilities to match your playstyle. Whether you rely on precision, cunning, or sheer strength, you'll need every advantage to survive against threats lurking in the park. That is so cool. So we have unique archetypes, and they're going to have their own abilities so you can make your own custom build. And then they said stronger together, the perils of the park are daunting alone, but with friends, every challenge becomes an adventure. Work together to build, fight, and uncover the secrets beneath the grass. Whether you're facing danger side by side or continuing your journey in a shared world, survival is always better with allies. Oh, look at this. The mounts, the soldier ants can actually carry the stuff for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so here's some more structures from base building, but look at this right here. The mounts are carrying it. I'm in love. I can't wait. They said walking is bogus. Introducing buggies. Okay, so that's what they're called, buggies. They scurry, they fight, and now they help you survive. Hatch, raise, and ride your own insect friends, buggies. Saddle up and ride through the park. Command them in battle or have them help gather resources. The right partner could mean the difference between thriving and barely surviving. I love that they said that you can actually command them in battle. And then they said a shadow that follows you. The threat is always there, watching, learning, waiting. You don't know what's coming from, only that it never leaves. The deeper you dig, the closer it gets. Some mysteries should stay buried, but it's too late now. It knows you're looking. It's ready. Every answer drags you deeper. Every step invites something closer. You were never alone. You thought you were in control. You were wrong. Oh, there are some horror elements to this. So yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. Let's take a look at those screenshots real quick. Okay, first shot, it looks like we got a 1v3. I love the dual daggers over on the side. They're also using that spider armor again. We get a shot of just the scenery over here. It looks like some of the water dropping down off of one of these. Looks like a pipe. We got the caterpillar. Look how insane the caterpillar looks in this game. It's kind of creepy though, with like all the bumps and stuff. Makes my skin crawl. Oh my gosh, is this decor? Like what? Wait, what is this? Okay, I'm loving the new building options. Like that truly looks incredible. Wow, look at this base. I'll strive to have a base as beautiful as this. I see we have little turrets up here on the top. I say little, but they definitely are not. And then look at this snail. I'm so excited that we're getting a snail added to the game. He's got to be friendly. He's over here with the ladybug, right? And then the scorpions look absolutely brutal. I mean, they do. They look tough. I'm loving just the effects that are going on during these battles. And then another look at the little chilled biome. This looks pretty cool. You could definitely see the cart, the cooler is spilled over. Another look at the scorpions. Scorpions seem to be a major focus. It actually looks like it's over here near like the entrance with the billy dogs, like the hot dog stand. All right, guys. Well, that is it for the video. Please let me know any of your thoughts down below. Like I said, I will be fully covering this game probably for years to come. I'm sure this game is going to last for years because this is a massive game. The first one was insane. Like that, they had so much response. Like we knew that we were going to have to get it grounded to at some point. But the fact that they were working on this behind the scenes, that's probably why they've been quiet for a long time. Hey, I'm happy. I love the way they delivered this announcement. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.